Hey guys, my name is Munif Ali, and in this particular video, I'm going to talk to you about the habits of the most successful people. Number one thing to do is to really look at why you want to establish these habits. Your reasons for the habits is essential. Why do you want to get up out of bed at 4:30? Why do you want to exercise? Why do you want to eat in a particular way? Find out what the reasons are. See, if your reasons are strong enough, then establishing the habits just gets easier. And over time, you start to get habits that really impact your life. Now, if you look back at what a habit is, there are habits that you do right now that are ingrained as part of your personality, as part of your daily ritual, as part of who you are. In essence, we go to the second step. Your habits need to become autopilot. Just like brushing your teeth. If you didn't do it, it wouldn't feel right, right? So if you didn't wake up exactly early or early enough, whatever time you want to, then it wouldn't feel right. You'd feel kind of out of place. Habits take anywhere from, the studies show, anywhere from 21 days to 66 days, scientifically speaking, but each person is different. You could probably establish a habit if you're very, very disciplined and very in tune with your ways, maybe as little as 10 days. But what if it takes you a whole lot longer? You don't feel like you're disciplined or the habit is really hard to establish. Maybe it'll take you 100 days. The true answer to that is as long as it takes for you to develop that second nature, that autopilot feeling, that if you didn't do it, it would make you feel out of place. So autopilot is all about repetition. Like Aristotle said in his quote, you are what you repeatedly do. And I believe that repetition is the father of learning, that you need to be able to embrace the fact that you need to repeatedly do what you want to do for a period of time, in essence, until it becomes that second nature. So if you want to get up early, you have to start to practice to get up early. Not going cold turkey, not you're used to getting up at 7 in the morning and all of a sudden you switch back the clock and now 5 in the morning, you cut out 2 hours of your sleep schedule and you expect to be, second nature tomorrow. It's going to take you time. And I believe in incremental changes when you're trying to establish a habit. So I just talked about incremental changes when you're trying to establish a habit. What I mean by that is if you're trying to wake up earlier, cut out 5 minutes, cut out 15, cut out 20 and scale from there. Now, you don't have all the time in the world to establish habits, but you do need to take it in small chunks. If you're trying to quit smoking, and you're smoking 2 packs a day, don't just go cold turkey tomorrow. The chances of you failing are great. Cut out 1 or 2 cigarettes per day, or, maybe scale it back to even where, I'm gonna take this 1 cigarette, but I'm just gonna take 1 or 2 puffs of it and throw it away. So you're marginally increasing your rate of success as you incrementally change and establish the habit. All habits are basically goals you want to accomplish, whether they're big or small. And like all goals, you need to visit your habit daily on repetition. The other thing that people do that are highly successful is they make it a habit to visit their goals every single day. Now, I've seen different content out there where people have a vision board and they make this super nice vision board and they put it somewhere they can see it. But even if it's really next to your bed, are you visiting it every day? And so highly successful people look at their goals every single day. They visit their goals so their goals can visit them. Understanding that every single day I'm going to make it a habit to read my journal, to read my calendar, to look at my vision board, to continue to be aware that these are the goals that I aspire to have. So make it a habit to visit your goals every single day. The other thing that highly successful people do is that they have an accountability system built into their goals. An example of that, let me show you some very, very low-tech ways. Now, this is not state-of-the-art or anything. but I have a book and it says my goals on it, and it's broken down in lifetime, annual, quarterly, monthly, and weekly. And this is real deal. This is just a simple binder, and you could flip through it and everything is kind of organized as such. And I'm just kind of showing you, I even have some pictures in there as far as what I would like to have in my life. This is just a simple format. You don't have to go out and spend a whole bunch of money. You don't have to buy someone's system. All you need is to just focus on that and visit it daily. I'm running several businesses so that I have that kind of listed out, to-do list, but they connect with my goals. I have my journaling in here. I also have every single project that I'm doing so that I'm highly accountable to myself first. See, we make horrible accountability partners to ourselves. That's why we overeat. That's why we watch too much television. That's why we don't exercise. But if you visit your goals on a daily basis based on accountability measures, what you end up doing is creating a life that you actually design, a life that you're responsible for. When you're accountable to yourself, that you understand that you're supposed to grow and evolve every single day to get better. So make sure that accountability is a big part of your habitual day. The goals that I have, I like to call impact goals. The goals every single day that I visit are the ones that I want to accomplish that particular day that feeds into a greater goal. So I make it a habit of being able to connect throughout the day with where I need to be. Now, I'm not saying make a list and stick to a schedule rigidly. What I am saying is take a few minutes, a few moments, every few hours to say, am I on track? I have a couple of check-ins throughout the day. So in creating a life by design, I understand that I have to have habits that enrich my connection to my goals daily. Now I'm going to talk about discipline because it has to do with habits. If you want to gain more discipline, then practice discipline on the smallest things in your life and have that eventually correlate to the largest. It could be, you know what, I'm going to offset not eating exactly right now, or you know what, I'm going to skip this part of the meal. I'm going to cut out carbs. I'm going to cut out fats. I'm going to cut out protein, whatever it is. Make little changes, right? You know you love to watch TV. Well, cut that out for a day. Cut out the news for a little bit. Make some adjustments so that you start to make choices in life based on discipline. And that's going to come into play when you're trying to establish habits. Also, let's talk about being able to review your particular day. Now, a lot of training that goes into forming habits, a lot of people will just tell you conquer your day, but you have to conquer your night as well. You have to go into the evening and saying, what are my failures? What did I mess up with? What did I miss? How can I get better? So it's a review process and planning every single day to get back to the start of your day. So take out half an hour to an hour at night and plan out your day accordingly. And then you will have great success on establishing habits that last. So now you have a plan of actually establishing habits and tying them into your goals. This is what the most successful people in the world do on a daily basis. And why I keep saying daily is that life is about daily improvement. You can't go every other day, I'm going to visit my goals 3 times a week, the same schedule as I work out. You have to kind of know and understand that every single day is an opportunity to reach your goals, to establish habits that matter. Let me ask you, what's the one thing that if you could harness the power to make a habit, what's the one thing that you would do? And how would that impact your business, your life, your success? What are some of the struggles that you are facing right now in establishing a habit? Go ahead and comment down below. Well, in addition to our description, you can reach out, ask questions at any time, and we're more than happy to engage with you and give you some insight. Hey guys, if you want more content on habit forming or goal setting or any one of those things, we're giving you content Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. go ahead and click one of my playlists down below or on the top of the video, and you can go to a whole section where it will teach you many, many things that we have to offer.